Hey guys, John Garage here. Today we're going to be looking at a nice new multi-tool I picked up. Maybe nice wasn't the word I should have used because, well, at first glance it does look quite nice and shiny and beautiful. Kind of reminds me of what I imagine a Leatherman would look like if I could, you know, bear to pay the $150 or so it costs to get one. But you know, in the meantime, I figured this might be a nice kind of in between to give me that, you know, chunky Leatherman feel. And you know, when I hold it, it feels good. It feels like, oh boy, this is going to be a quality thing. And for only $30 on Amazon, you know, like maybe this will fit the bill. But pretty much as soon as I opened it up, I started second guessing myself, and I even went on to see if I could return it, which I could, but I would have had to get a box, place this inside it, and take it to the UPS store instead of my local Kohl's. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna hold on to it and beat the crap out of it. So yeah, SQT2048. I'd like to call it the Squat. I was thinking squirt, but it's just squirt sounds weird to me. I don't know. Anyway, first thing you do when you get this, you flip it open and you see like, oh God, I'm gonna smash my finger into that over and over. There's no sort of like spring mechanism to fold it back open either. So you gotta have your fingers in here if you want to be able to maneuver it around and make it open back up. But you're inevitably going to smash the crap out of your finger. Unless you want to use it like this, but then it's like hedge clippers. It's just foolish. So it shines real pretty, but then you got to actually use the thing. And it's just so awkward. Maybe I'm the awkward one who just doesn't know how to use like a non-springy multi-tool, but most of the ones I've used before have springs, or they at least have enough room for you to get, you know, more than an inch into it. It's just, you got to keep your fingers here or you're going into the danger zone. So anyway, you know, I can now use this as for plier function and such, but let's go back to the outside, because first thing I did was like, okay, I'm going to close this and think about it another day. There are 4 different tools on the outside of this. Very nice. Oh, what's that? Could that be a blade? Even with like the one finger hook function that I can open it with one finger? And yes, I could, but it's not quite the blade you think. It's a serrated edge and I think it's like a tape opener or something. But no, it opened quite well, and it has little liner locks, so you just press that in and voila, goes away. On the other side, oh, we'll get to that. But no, this was the one I was thinking was the blade, which you can push it open a little bit, but then it stops. So then you got to take the time to open it all the rest of the way. And it didn't make a satisfying click like the other one did. It is locked in there. It is locked. I hope. But listen. It barely clicks. Let's go back to the other side. Hear this? Listen. Oh yeah. It may be like imperceptible to a normal ear, but to me, there ain't no click. You just really got to wrench it back. And I mean, I think the one thing I'd want to have be like one finger open would be the knife on it, but it's just, it opens that bit and you got to wrench it the rest of the way. Disappointment. Like this other one, I can get it open. So it's just, I guess, a little too tight on the blade side. And then over here, oh God, let's get into this. So to open the wood saw on this, you got to get your finger right up in here, which I chew away my fingernails every night, so it's very difficult to get it open. But yeah, it's a wood saw, and you hear the nice click. Put it back away. Let's see. So when you first put it in, it goes about there, but you can push it even deeper, like so. And I think that's the problem I was having, because you gotta just fish that thing out. I guess my fingernails grew overnight. Because when I was doing this yesterday, it was not quite so easy. And then the piece of resistance, the scissors. So I opened it and I was like, what? How does this work? It's not locking. It's like, it's just gonna go flying out of my hand. It's gonna cut me instead of the paper. But no, what you gotta do is you just gotta push it more, I guess. And then some real stiff scissors, but actually, I mean, feel pretty good. And they don't rub on themselves like on the Gerber arm bar. Here's my origami. Let's just test this out. Oop, missed. Hit, hit, hit. Yeah, cuts pretty nice. But then folding it away, it also has a liner lock, and then it just kind of makes it all go. But yeah, it's just kind of weird. Like you push it all the way as far as you can, then you open the scissor, and then you push it back again. There, nice audible click. Moving along, let's open this back up. Oh. So we have the internal tools, which have these little grippy things that I guess you put your fingernails if you have them, but you know, okay, I'll open one. And like half of them come out with it, so it's like, okay, I don't want that thing, but now I gotta put my finger on the awl, this sharp awl, to push down this mini screwdriver. Oh no, it's all going. So I don't want it all to go, I only want some of it to go. So you push that down and then, yeah, you have an awl, which uses backside locks to put in, which it is kind of nice that all the tools lock, but at what cost? There's one, yeah, pulling the awl back out. Oh, here's even the nice can opener coming with. Then you have a, oh, what is it? Like a flat head. Yeah, just a flat head. But then this guy at the very end, it's a file. But I can't. It's pulling my thumbnail away from the thumb it's attached to, and it's just not cohesive to a good feeling tool. So now I can, you know, fix my nail back up using this nice file, but put that away and hope I never have to use any of those tools. And then on the flip side, we have it's actually a bit driver. Has like a double-sided Phillips and flathead tool on it. And what's cool, you can put it's a 1/4 inch slot, so you can put in, you know, an extension bit and then put in all sorts of other bits. And you know, I wrapped a piece of masking tape around it because when I would shove it in, it just would not, you know, if you went at any sort of angle, the thing would slide back out. So, you know, it works, but you gotta make it look unpretty with some masking tape, or I'm sure there's better ways to like modify it, but you know, once you get it actually sticking to it, works great, because this part's magnetic and it'll stick to the bits, and you know, you're on your merry way. But yeah, overall I just feel like I'm kind of stuck with this now, and I'm not gonna not use it. I mean, I have to use it at this point. I gotta get my $30 even worth out of it, and it will be used. I'm gonna put this thing through the ringer. It's like, you know, I have pliers right next to me, but those aren't gonna be my go-to ones. These will be. I need to, you know, screw something in, this will be the one. I need to do any sort of, you know, manicure type thing, this is gonna be my manicure tool. It's gonna be used for everything, just to show it that I'm not gonna let it, you know, be better than me. I will overcome this tool. But yeah, I guess for 30 bucks, I think you could buy a better, like, no-name tool type thing than this. I mean, the squat, Yeah, I would not. Thank you, and stay tuned for more reviews on things that I have coming in the mail, things to test out, things that I'm trying to get to make my life a little bit easier and more organized and just better overall. So thank you again.